This episode of The Direction is brought to you by Mist Utility. Know what's below, call before you dig. With all these kids down at the pond, who knows how many fish we're going to catch and what all we're going to get into. It's going to be some fun fishing and good time. Jonathan, this is the size reel we're giving you today.
There you go.
Good old eating right there. You know, you slip off away from Dad and you go to catching all the fish, don't you? I think you got the fish of the day right there. I'm Mark Stowe, and each week we head out fishing. All right, here we go. Being joined by people who have a story to share. Join us as we tell their stories and catch some fish along the way. This is The Direction. This week, our approach to fishing is going to be a little different. We're going to be standing on the edge of a pond, and we're going to have Mike Marksbury, our local high school Spencer County football coach, join us. We're going to have Nick Stowe and a group of his friends all doing a little pan fishing. Jonathan, this is the size reel we're giving you today. Our celebrity arrival is here. This is my big fancy fishing.
Is this your fishing crew?
Where I reside when my wife throws me out of the house. No, I'm kidding. Well, everybody's here and we're gonna head down to the pond. I would go right about like that. I'm gonna say about 3 foot is what I'm gonna guess. But, and then like I said, you gotta twist it until it gets tight and snap it back in place, and that gives you your depth. These boys right here all play a little Spencer County basketball and football, and I guess one day this guy's gonna be able to straighten them up and get them out there and
yes, sir. We'll
put
try.
them on the field.
We'll try. I'm probably not the one to teach them how to do all this stuff, so we brought them out to let you teach them
So we're
to
gonna,
catch some fish, right?
yeah, but we're talking a little football. You're gonna give them
We
the
are.
football. Yeah, you're gonna give them the football information.
I got you. I got you.
And
Well, some can say I can coach. There's probably some out there that say, he doesn't know what he's doing. But that goes with coaching, I think.
well, you know, there's a lot more to coaching kids than just the sport, and that's something I've heard you say, and
Yeah.
something I enjoyed when I watched you talk to these 8th graders the other day. Is, you know, there's a lot to sports, but there's also responsibility.
Yes.
Growing up to be good young men.
Yes.
And we can influence them in sports.
Mm-hmm.
We can influence them through fishing, football, basketball, all those things by giving them a good platform to.
Right. That's right.
So on that great note, you know what we're gonna do? Because I know what these boys are ready to do. They're ready to go fishing. They're like, we don't want to hear these two dads talking, do you, Kellen? You ready to go fishing? All right, you don't ever hear me preach like that, do you? No. All right, well, let's go grab a rod and go catch some fish. Oh, who's already over there catching them? Jonathan's over there catching them. All right, come on, we're gonna walk down the pond here a little bit. Big old bluegill spawning in this ditch. Little bitty clear spots right there in the bottom. That's where see that big bluegill? They're coming up here to spawn. They come up here and they fan all that silt off the bottom, and then they lay their eggs in them rocks. Yep, here, and if not, you can take mine. Oh, Nick's over there catching some bluegill.
This is probably why I'm not a great fisherman. I'm tangled up already. I had to bait my hook and I got tangled up. How did that happen? Somebody tell me how that happened. One trait about a coach is you're not very, oh, whoa. Uh-oh, I got a big one. Yeah. Now then, I'm not a big fisherman, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say that's a nice size bluegill.
Hey, you got to flip that reel over.
Oh, there you go.
This segment was brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. This segment is brought to you by Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. With all these kids down at the pond, who knows how many fish we're gonna catch and what all we're gonna get into. It's gonna be some fun fishing and good time. Oh, Jonathan down there catching a fish? Where was he at, Evan, in the middle of the pond? Oh, look at that. Now that's what farm pond fishing's about right there. Hey, Kellen's gonna take your fishing spot. He said, man, I ain't walking by this spot.
Uh-oh, Kellen. Looky here, looky here.
Look at
Here
your
we
dad
go.
down there, Kellen.
See?
Oh, look at Kellen. Hey, they got a double.
Uh-oh,
Hey,
uh-oh,
look at that.
uh-oh.
Both of them
You better get it in
together at the
there.
same
Which
time.
one's gonna be bigger?
You better get in here.
Oh, I think
Hey,
All
I'll
right,
go
now we get to see
I'll
who's
go
is
cut your
bigger.
dad's line if he caught a bigger one.
Oh, man. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Looky here, looky here.
Look at you and Dad.
your dad's.
Now, you caught a bluegill and he caught a crappie. Look at that big old slab crappie.
Yes, sir. Whoa. Calm down there, buddy.
It's a little more fun when they bite, ain't it?
Yeah.
Now, look at that, Kellen. You catching a double with your dad like that.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Looky there. Looky there, looky there. You
Just bump that.
You like it?
Ready to catch another? This guy comes to crash the party right here.
What's up, Stowe?
Nothing, well, you know.
Nothing.
This right here, this one I've known since a baby. This one right here knows how to catch everything in the water.
So Rod and Roll, man, I'm gonna give you a show. Show you
That's
up.
right. Oh, look at you over there. Oh, Jonathan's done grabbed my crappie rod now. Oh, some of them crappie have gotten big. They claim they're going to baseball batting practice, but yet they showed up here at the pond. Now, what's your coach gonna say when you want to show up for a baseball batting practice?
Oh, it'll be fine.
There it comes. What is it, bass?
Well, we've been here, what, less than 5 minutes and done crashed the show and caught one. Now it's time to leave. All right.
There he comes. He's got it. He's got it. Set the hook. Set the hook. Pull on him. Pull hard. There you go. Aha, there you go. Got you a bass on there now. Look at him jumping. Yeah, how many is that now? 2. Little farm pond fishing. That's a slab. Now you need to talk to the camera right there. What do you think about that?
That's pretty good sized bass.
What is it?
Crappie.
That's a crappie. Evan right here, this is my fishing buddy right here. And this guy's calling this a bass. I mean, this is a crappie, boy. No, but them are nice slab-sized crappie right there. That's fun stuff, ain't it?
Yeah.
Out here with all your buddies and
Yeah.
having a good time catching some crappie. Nothing like a little springtime crappie fishing.
Oh yeah.
That's something I enjoy seeing right there. You look at Mike over there, standing there with Kellen, just spending time fishing, and that's truly what it's all about right there.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Really, man?
There you got it. You got it. Keep him going. Hang in there with him. Hang in there with him. Keep on. All right, bring it on in. Bring it on in. Stand right there. Stand right there. All right, now then. Put that in here. Hey, he ain't gonna bother you. Just grab a good grip on him. You got him? Because he's gonna flop. There you go. How many is that for today? 3. That's pretty good. And now take him back down there, lay it down and turn. There you go.
Look at them crappie. Oh, look at here, Brock's putting them in here. Oh, now you ain't supposed to mess up for the camera now. Just being out here and watching all these kids, these 7 boys, and then Mr. Marksbury over there, and Mike, just enjoying his son. It's good stuff. This segment is brought to you by Denali Rods, tournament tested, tournament tough. I gotta say, it's always a great time when you get a bunch of kids and people together and do some good old pond fishing. Are you baiting? Are you putting bait out down there or what? Hey, set to it. There you go. There you reared back. Now you got him. Look at him go. There he goes. Big old bluegill right there. Good old eating right there. Oh, here we go. The drags are ripping over here. Brock, you put one in there. Nick's running one over it. Oh yeah, over the van. Now there he comes. Big old crappie right there. Here, you hold him up. Oh yeah, come over and hold them up together, boys. Right there. Farm pond fishing right here. You guys having fun?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I mean, it's one fish after another. It's the time of year, springtime, farm pond fishing. If you're gonna take kids fishing, this is when you do it. They can get out here, catch fish, it makes it fun. I gotta say, it's always a great time when you get a bunch of kids and people together and do some good old pond fishing.
So when did you start fishing? At what age?
Oh, I don't know, 7, 8 at the farm ponds, and I used to, oh yeah, we had family farm, and that's all I ever did. I'd take my old Craftsman lawnmower that we have, and I'd put my rod and reel on it, put my little tackle box on it, and off across the field I'd go on this old Craftsman lawnmower headed down to the pond, and I'd go down there and fish. We had 4 ponds on the farm, so I'd go from pond to pond to pond.
I'll tell you, it has been a nice thing that like our bass fishing's become a sport that the KHSAA recognizes now. And actually our school, we've had some guys have a lot of success out there. Actually, we're heading to the national.
That's what's neat, because a guy like me, and I'm sure when you grew up as well, you know, there wasn't anything in the schools for bass fishing or anything like that. And these kids that have that outdoor interest, that's opened a whole nother door up. And just like you see in sports, you know, these kids learn a lot from being involved, of being part of a team, and the responsibilities of being on time and being held accountable.
This is something I need to do more of. I can tell you that right now. This has lowered my blood pressure and my heart rate and everything like that. So,
and that's what my statement always is great about fishing. You know, it's really non-discriminative. If you're ever thinking it's not discriminating, because it doesn't matter how old, how young, it doesn't matter. It doesn't take a lot of money to get into. You can go up to Walmart, get you a little $20 rod and reel, grab you a little fishing license, and head out and you know, go sit on the bank at the lake. You can go find a little farm pond of a neighbor, somebody you know.
So if you wake up on a Saturday morning, on the morning after a tough loss for the Spencer County Bears, and you see the football coach sitting down here on the bank, you know he's trying to relax.
This is going to be your stress relief spot.
He's trying to relax after a tough night on the gridiron. So,
I like it. What's he got over there? You know, you slip off away from Dad and you go to catching all the fish, don't you? That's a big old bluegill right there. Look at that boy right there. Now, he's got the smile going this time. So what do you think about fishing, Kellen?
I wish I could do it more.
You wish you could do it more? Well, we'll get out and do it more often. Now Dad knows where he can come to, see? You got a little farm pond not far from school. What you can do is say, Dad, you know what, we're done with practice. We need to go fishing for a little bit. Yeah, Nick will fish with you about any time. You know, it's fun watching Kellen catch that fish, and then you hear him saying, you know, I wish I could go fishing more. But, you know, it's great that his dad takes the time to get him out here today and let him enjoy and see what fishing's all about. And that's what happens. These kids get on the water, or around the water, around the pond, they get to fishing, and, you know, it's just easy to fall in love with it. It's peaceful, it's relaxing. I don't know, I just enjoy looking back at all the pictures I have of my kids and all the days around the ponds especially. I mean, sometimes the boat's great and all that intensity and bass fishing, it's right for the right person, but there's nothing better than just hitting the farm pond with a little pan fishing rod for bluegill, crappie, and just enjoying it.
Oh, whoop, wow, yeah. Holy crap.
I might go in after it right here. Wait, check this out. I'm tossing my rod down on that note.
Look at him, he's fighting.
He's got him something good here. On that 9-foot spinning rod, you're getting manhandled.
I don't feel like I'm making up any ground here.
No, I think this fish is winning.
I don't want to lose him. I got to know what this thing is.
It's got to be a big old cat. It's got to be, oh yeah, you got a big old catfish. Yeah, yep, it gets out of that stick. Oh yeah, there you go. You got to keep reeling. There you go.
Holy crap.
All right, come here, Britt. Don't you fin me. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think you got the fish of the day right there. He's going to eat that thumb up now when you put it in there.
How am I going to do it?
I usually go like this. I'll put my thumb in their mouth because I'm not. That's what Brock's been waiting to catch right there. Hey boys, come on over here in the picture.
Oh yeah.
Coach Mike Marksbury is teaching us how to do the fishing.
Big old cat, and I had to battle him.
This segment is brought to you by Bloodhound, the leader in private utility locating. Now it's time for your safe digging moment of the week, brought to you by 811. Always remember to call before you dig. Tell you what, it ain't gonna be tough to name what the 811 moment of the week's gonna be. It's definitely gonna be Coach Mike Marksbury catching a giant catfish. He's probably close to 8-10 pounds. Big old channel cat.
You want it? No.
That is
Broch,
awesome.
you been looking for this one all day? Y'all better go to work. Y'all got a long day ahead to get this one right here.
Y'all want some good slime? You want to smell good when you go home? Absolutely good stuff, seeing a group of boys getting out of here just fishing, and you think about it and it's just, I don't know. Sometimes you don't have the words to describe it, but watching all those boys, I mean, these two still standing over here on the bank fishing away. The other ones will run up to get the life jacket. They're wanting to do a little zip lining. But what a great day and what great fun for all these boys. Oh no, now they're starting moss wars and I know what they're doing. This is what happens. Kids, if they're not playing or if they're not fishing, they're playing in the moss, they're playing in the mud, having a good time. And that's really, truly what it's about at the end of the day. I mean, look at them.
What? Okay.
Oh, bad boy can't run. Oh, no. I'm coming after you, boy. That wasn't even me. I think we're gonna lose these boys fishing.
Yeah, I think it's over. I think the fishing's about done.
It's gonna be zip lining time is what it's gonna be now. We have a lot of fun down here just fishing, but we also got a zip line up here, and you talking about some fun. You go zipping down the line and dropping in the pond. Hey, has anybody got a reel handle? That's pretty good. Hey, leave it to the kids and they won't even have reel handles when they get done. All right. You rolling next, Evan. Well, we got a little bit of a storm rolling in. Boys did a little zip lining, of course did some fishing. We're gonna wrap this thing up today. But when you think about fishing, think about fun, farm ponds, getting out, getting the kids near the water, get the rods, the bobbers, the corks. You can watch the smiles on their faces, and that truly is what fishing is all about. The direction is brought to you by 811. Know what's below, call before you dig. We would also like to thank these fine partners. Closed captioning is brought to you by USA North. Call 811 before you dig.